Hello, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to the Movie Brothers podcast. I'm your host, Parker Quinn, and with me, as always, is Brandon Brown. Brandon, how you doing, buddy?
I'm doing great today. How are you, Parker?
I'm good, buddy. And this is the Movie Brothers podcast. We're talking movies, TV shows, just a lot of like media in general. And today we actually have a very special guest, the one and only our movie sister, I guess you could say, Aleah Hartwell.
Hello, thank you for having me.
Thanks for joining us, Aleah. This is gonna be fun.
Yeah, I'm
So
pumped.
for today's episode, it's kind of like a game, I guess you could say. This is a segment. As of right now, we're calling it this or that. We're probably going to change the name next time we uh, play this game, but basically, it's going to be a Sophie's choice. We're going to pit one movie against another movie. One movie you can keep forever, the other one you are never, ever allowed to watch ever again. Almost as if, Thanos snapped his fingers and the other one gets dusted from existence. You can never watch this movie ever again. Okay, cool.
Yeah. Yeah.
All right,
Well,
so
it's just two. Wait, is it just two options or three options? Because I chose three
we'll start with
options for
two.
each.
We'll start with two.
Okay.
Okay, so you know what? I will go first, and I'll actually give you guys maybe my easiest one first, and then lead up to my last one, which is probably going to be the most difficult. All right. So here we
There we
go.
go.
What will you guys keep? Which one would you get away permanently? Captain America: The First Avenger, aka the first Captain America movie with Chris Evans, or
Mm.
Tobey Maguire's first Spider-Man.
Oh,
Again, the whole point of this is reaction, and the whole point is which one are you going to keep?
mm. Okay, out of
Okay.
this,
That's because
Which one?
Captain America: First Avenger is like my favorite Captain America movie.
Wow.
But actually, no, Winter Soldier. Never mind, change my mind.
This trilogy, the Captain America trilogy, I think is like the best trilogy in the MCU.
Oh, absolutely agree. I'm gonna go Tobey Maguire's first Spider-Man.
Wow.
I watched
oh,
that on
oh.
repeat as a kid,
Yeah.
like every day, like over and over and over again. So I think that holds some childhood meaning for me.
Yeah, absolutely. Brandon, what do you got?
See, I had to say goodbye to Captain America because I'm the same way. I'm the same way, man. Like Spider-Man was like one of my like favorite superheroes as a little kid.
Mhm.
And then seeing the first movie, I was like, oh, this is different. So literally, yeah, I have to keep Spider-Man and throw away Captain America. I'm sorry, Cap, but no.
Yeah, I'm gonna have to agree with you guys. I'm gonna go Spider-Man. I think, like, listen, I love the first Avenger. I still to this day, I think it's one of the most underrated films in the MCU. Not that many people talk about it. And granted, I will agree with everyone. Winter Soldier and Civil War are better, but I still love this movie. The first Spider-Man, again, childhood. I watched it all the time when I was a kid. When by the time Spider-Man No Way Home came out, there had been like years of me not seeing this movie, and I was just like, you know what, I'm gonna rewatch all the Tobey and Andrew movies before No Way Home comes out. And I watched this one, and it's one of those things where I completely forgot how good this movie was. It still holds up, and it's refreshing to watch a superhero movie that's not setting up a sequel or a cinematic universe. Granted, obviously it was beforehand, but like it felt refreshing to watch that in today's era, I guess you could say. So I think we're all in agreement. Sorry, Cap. I guess Thanos just snapped you out of existence. So we're gonna go with Spider-Man on this one. Uh, Aaliyah, since you're the guest, why don't you go next?
Okay. Oh my gosh, I have a whole list. Okay. Oh my gosh. Okay. Inception versus Interstellar. Both Christopher Nolan
Oh,
greats.
You know what?
Both
This one's
pretty.
easy for me. I'm gonna go
Okay.
with Inception.
Ooh,
I think, like,
okay.
listen, I love Interstellar. I really do. I don't know. I'm just a bigger fan of Inception. I've seen it more times than Interstellar.
Totally
Um,
fair.
I do like the message that Interstellar does give us, and obviously the performances from McConaughey is great. But I don't know, Inception, like the hallway fight scene. When I saw that for the first time, my mind was blown, and I think DiCaprio's performance in the film is fantastic. And so, yeah, I'm gonna go with Inception.
Absolutely, absolutely.
Brandon?
see, for me, it would have to be Interstellar. You know, I'm choosing to keep Interstellar.
Wow, I'm actually
For,
surprised you're picking Interstellar.
see, like I'm more about like when it comes to movie wise, like I love space movies, and literally the first time when I saw Inception, like I was a little kid, I didn't understand. I was more into like just
Oh, I
show me
still don't
action.
understand
Just
Inception, but I love it.
I was like, I was like, yeah, no, give me action, give me something instead of something that I could barely understand. And back then as a kid, I could barely understand it.
Mhm.
Even now, trying to watch it nowadays, like you said, it's still hard for me. So I'm just like, no, I'm gonna have to choose Interstellar because the message behind it, the just the visual,
Mhm.
like the cinematic visual of the movie. Literally just watching the IMAX for the first time because I worked in a movie theater
Yeah.
at the time.
Yeah.
Like that was my thing.
Mhm.
So Interstellar, I'm keeping.
Okay. Aleah, which one are you picking?
Okay. I'm I'm the tiebreaker. Oh my goodness. I'm gonna have to go Interstellar too.
Damn it.
There is something about that movie that every single time I watch it, it just feels like watching a brand like it for the first time again.
Mhm.
The cinematics are gorgeous. The music, the soundtrack is gorgeous.
Oh yeah,
I
absolutely.
love Anne Hathaway. She's my favorite actress. Oh, actually, no, okay, she's one of my favorite actresses. I think of people all the time once I say it, and then I forget. The scene on Miller's Planet
Mhm.
is just mind bending,
Yeah.
and yeah, just I love that movie so much. Fun fact about Interstellar is you can tell when Leonardo DiCaprio is awake based off of Michael Caine's character.
Yes.
Yes,
Okay.
Yeah.
which if you
That
didn't
is
know
true.
that, if you rewatch that B,
Hmm. I
you
have.
look for
Yeah.
Michael Caine.
Okay. I'm
By the
checking it
way,
out.
that cameo from Matt Damon in Interstellar,
Yes. Oh my
fantastic.
God.
Yes.
Yeah.
That's like that cameo. They don't do cameos like that anymore.
No.
They pump up the big surprise person
Hmm.
and it takes away all that like surprise, right?
Yeah.
Whereas
Yeah.
you see him in the ship and you're like, oh my God, well, he wasn't supposed to be in this movie.
Yeah.
So
Well, it's funny too. I mean, like that's what Christopher Nolan does well. I mean, if you've seen Oppenheimer, the friggin' cast in that movie, I remember like we're watching it and all of a sudden Rami Malek shows up and
mm,
here's the funny thing. Here's an Academy Award winning actor. He's only in three scenes and he only has dialogue in one of them. Like that's just like you never see that anymore. Like,
Mm.
that shows how badly people want to work with Christopher Nolan.
oh God, yeah. I'm sure
Yeah,
like when he was doing Oppenheimer, people were giving him phone calls and stuff like that, being like, I want in. And
absolutely.
even the Odyssey, you look at that cast and you're like, okay,
Oh my gosh, yeah.
yeah. But obviously that movie's not out yet, but we will.
No, I can't wait
Oh,
for
I
that
can't
movie.
wait
This
for the
six
Odyssey, man.
months? Is that July or 9 months? When's it coming
Uh,
out? Next year?
June, July, or something like that next year, I think.
I'll Google it.
Yep. So while Leah's gonna be looking that up, Brando, you want to give us your pick?
Okay, I had like three choices, but and three choices for each. So I'm gonna narrow it down to two.
Okay.
So first one, Quantum of Solace, James Bond,
Hmm.
or Mission Impossible.
Oh, Mission Impossible, done.
I knew I,
I do
I
not
gave an
like
easy
Quantum
one.
of Solace. Listen, Daniel Craig's Bond films, it's weird. His even number films, I'm kind of like, which is Quantum of Solace and Spectre. And the odd number
Mm.
films, Casino Royale, Skyfall, and No Time to Die, I really love. But yeah, Mission Impossible, if you're putting a very mediocre James Bond film against one of my favorite action movies ever, I'm obviously
Oh,
gonna, yeah. So,
I meant to put what you call it, Casino Royale. I was like, ah,
are
let's
you
put gotta
backtracking?
make
Are you saying Casino Royale or?
yeah, I'm fact tracking because literally I was at
Oh,
work
damn you.
trying to go through trying to go through a rush. I was trying to go through a rush at work while trying to pick out names. I was like, oh, okay, cool. Let's throw this in there.
Ah, damn you. Now you made it more tough.
I know you're still gonna go to Mission Impossible because that's your favorite action series.
I mean, but Casino Royale is just too. I mean, Aaliyah, what are you gonna pick?
I'm going Mission Impossible.
Yeah. By the way,
I've
is there a specific Mission Impossible you're talking about, Brandon?
No, just the first one, the first one.
Okay, the first Mission Impossible.
to
Mm,
me, when you're looking at Mission Impossible versus James Bond as a whole,
hmm.
I definitely do like Mission Impossible more.
Agreed. Agreed. Yeah.
Yes. If are there specific movies that I prefer from each series? Absolutely.
Yeah,
First, choosing a series, Mission Impossible.
100%.
It's
Yeah.
it's always exciting, always fun. It's always on the edge of your seat, waiting to see what plane he hangs off of next.
Yeah. For me, now that you changed it to Casino Royale instead of Quantum of Solace, that's what are you picking, Brandon?
I'm keeping Casino Royale, man.
Okay.
I grew up with James Bond. Literally, I just love it. Like the man is dapper, he's collected, he's a definition of the man's man. Like he can't like this guy will literally look at you, sip a dry martini, and they be like, boom, throw a toothpick right at you. You're done. You're done. Like then what you call Mission Impossible. Yeah, I do love Tom Cruise, but I haven't seen enough Mission Impossibles to have like a verdict on like if I really like it or not.
Hmm.
So I'm choosing Casino Royale because I'm just more into James Bond.
I think this would be easier for me if you chose like one of the newer Mission Impossible films, like Ghost Protocol,
Mm.
Rogue Nation, or something like that. But I do because I love Casino Royale. But I also really like how the first Mission Impossible movie is more like a psychological thriller than an action film. Like if you watch the first film, there's probably like two action scenes in the entire film, but the entire film, like Ethan's trying to like he's having visions of John Voight's character and stuff like that. Like it's almost like a psychological thriller. And I
Mm.
actually love that in the franchise didn't necessarily, while it is an action movie, it didn't start off as the big action franchise that it is today. I would choose Mission Impossible franchise over, and also depending on which Mission Impossible film after the first one, I think I'm gonna go with Casino Royale.
Mm.
I don't know. Casino Royale was like one of that opening chase scene in the beginning of Casino Royale where he's chasing the guy in like Madagascar or something like that.
Mm.
That was like that was a statement. That was a statement because this was Daniel Craig's first Bond film. That was the writer and director saying, "Okay, Daniel Craig is doing all of this his stunts right now. This is a statement. This guy is our Bond right now for the next 5 movies, the next whatever it was, 20 years or however long he played James Bond." So that opening chase scene alone was perfect for me. So I'm gonna go with Casino Royale on that one.
Okay. Well, oh,
Okay.
your camera went off.
I know.
Say, oh, I thought the same thing happened to me. Thought the same thing that happened to me happened to you.
No. I'm gonna grab I was charging my mouse. Going through my list here a little easier.
All right. So I will give you guys my second one.
Okay.
Hmm. I got a feeling Brandon's gonna hate me for this one. Maybe. Again, it's gonna get more and more difficult. So if you think this one's difficult, my last one is gonna be way more difficult. Do you guys
Okay.
pick The Lord of the Rings, The Return of the King, or Return of the Jedi?
I hate you.
Yeah, exactly.
I hate
I got
you.
Aleah there too.
Lord of the Rings versus Return of the Jedi.
Yeah, Return of
Oh
the King or
man.
Return of the Jedi.
Okay, I'm honestly, it's easier for me than I thought it was going to be. I'm going Return of the Jedi. I
Wow.
love the
If you get it
Star
rid
Wars
of,
films. I no,
if you get it rid of,
She got
no,
rid of
no,
Return of
no,
the King.
okay.
no, I'm keeping Star Wars. I didn't really watch Star or Lord of the Rings until I was like 14.
Hmm.
But like I watched all the Star Wars movies when I was like 6, 7. So once again, this is like a bit of a childhood thing for me. I love the Star Wars movies. I love specifically, I don't think it's a Return of the Jedi, but when they're on the planet with all the Ewoks.
That's Return of the Jedi.
Is it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay. They're all blurring
Brandon
together right now.
loves those Ewoks.
I love the Ewoks. I wanted a whole movie with just Ewoks when I was a kid. Um, I mean the incestual brother sister making out isn't great.
Yeah, that
Um,
but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I didn't find out until like I was like, wait, God damn it, video. There we go. Like I didn't find out until later in life what you call it, that, what you call it, like, oh, the brother and sister, that's weird now. That's
Really?
weird.
That's weird.
Also,
Yes,
you can never go wrong with good old Harrison Ford.
never.
No, you
He's
can't.
he's just man, love that guy.
I mean, what I love is like he's never done a comedy before, and then he goes and does Shrinking and crushes
God,
it.
he's so good in stringing.
He's
He
so good
should
at
have
Shrinking.
won an Emmy for that. The fact that he didn't win an Emmy is
Shocking to
beyond
me.
me.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
shocking to me. Brenda, what are you picking?
All right, so what I'm picking for my second option.
No, for Return of the Jedi, Return of the King.
Oh yeah. I'm keeping Return of the Jedi, man.
Yeah.
I'm keeping Star Wars. I
Mm,
gotta go just like Aleah, what you call it, then watch Lord of the Rings until like I was like what, 13, 14.
okay. Yeah,
And then literally I grew up like same thing, nostalgia,
sure.
childhood.
Mhm.
Sure.
It's like for me it's just like uh I'm more action than fantasy, so I have to choose action.
Fair,
And then
fair.
what you call it, and
All right.
also it was such a redemption for Anakin, who's like my second favorite character in all Star Wars lore.
Mm.
It was like the biggest redemption for him. I was like, yes, yes, yes.
Here's the thing. I'm picking Return of the King over Return of the Jedi. To me, I mean, this is just the definition of an epic. Now, honestly, like you guys, I didn't see Lord of the Rings till I was about 13, 14, but I grew up with Star Wars. So I'm just looking at the way the film was executed by the end. For me, Return of the King was, I mean, there's a reason it won Best Picture the year it came out at the Oscars. And I'm pretty sure it ties with like Ben-Hur and Titanic as the most Oscar wins in one night. Um, I just think the visuals are absolutely fantastic. For me, like, while I like Return of the Jedi, I don't love it. Like, just in comparison to A New Hope and Empire Strikes Back, at least. And I just think that the idea of I feel like George Lucas was running out of ideas after the third film because he's just like, let's just rebuild another Death Star. It's like, mm, I don't know about that. But don't get me wrong. I mean, like, I love Return of the Jedi, and I think the the sequences with the Emperor and Luke and Vader just fantastic. But I don't know. There's just something about Return of the King that just it really gets to me every single time I watch it. And so I'm gonna go Lord of the Rings, Return of the King.
Fair, fair.
All
Yeah.
right, fair, fair. I forgive you now.
Oh, you forgive me. Thank
I
you.
forgive you.
Aleah, what is your number two?
Okay. One of them I want to choose, but I don't think you guys have seen the second one. So, okay, you know what? This one's I'm gonna go with The Hangover
Hmm.
versus no, actually. Hmm. No, okay, I'm gonna go with Step Brothers versus 21 Jump Street.
Oh, damn you.
Yeah. Two duo comedies.
I'm angry with
Oh,
you now.
The Great Will
I like that you're
Ferrell.
switching it up and doing comedies now. Oh,
Yeah.
I'm angry with you.
I'm very angry.
You don't like comedies?
No, no, I love comedies, but you chose those two, and I love both those movies so
That
much.
would I originally had it as The Hangover versus 21 Jump Street, but I was like, no, those are so like wide spectrum movies in my mind. Whereas Step Brothers versus 21 Jump Street, they're both duo
It
comedies.
would
So I feel
actually,
like
for
those
me, it would
are
be more difficult. It was if it was the Hangover versus 20.
oh really?
It
Oh,
would
I
be more
should have kept
difficult
it.
for me. Whatever. But it's still difficult for me for this one.
Hmm.
Ah, Brendan, do you have one?
Uh, I'm gonna have to keep Step Brothers.
You're
I'm
keeping
gonna have to
Step
keep
Okay.
Step
Brothers,
Brothers.
okay?
Yeah, Step Brothers. That movie was just like the amount of times I literally watched a movie and it got to the Catalina wine mixer and I started singing with them. But yeah, I'm choosing Step Brothers.
Leah, do you have a pick?
I'm going 21 Jump Street. I that movie kills me every single time.
Yeah.
I know it's not in the first one, but the second one where they do the spoken word poetry, I quote that whenever I can.
Hmm.
I something about 21 Jump Street, like I don't know if you guys ever watched the TV show.
No, the Johnny Depp. I had never watched the Johnny Depp show.
No.
No.
It was like it was a good show. It is a good show, but like 21 Jump Street, the movie, worlds above it. It
Yeah.
is so funny and it Franco is the villain. Hilarious.
Oh man.
So
It's I'm one of those people that likes 22 more than 21.
that's fair. Yeah. I
Uh,
think I like 22 more too.
you know what? I might go Step Brothers. I
Okay.
might go just because when I was in college, my friends and I would watch Step Brothers, and it was like we quoted it so much. So I'm being very biased when I say that because obviously I'm choosing it because of a um relationship with my friends from college reason. But
Mhm.
I don't know, like just the why are you sweating so much? I was watching Cops. Don't touch my drum set. Like I don't know. Like I feel like Step Brothers is
Oh,
more
that's a good one.
quotable than 21 Jump
Yeah.
Street.
True. True.
Hey, Dad, we got hustlers. We got hustler magazines.
So yeah, you know what? Yeah,
Your
I'm
reasoning of those quotes specifically makes me want to change my answer, but I'm gonna stick with 21 Jump Street.
you're going 21.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
I'm gonna
Just
go
because I gotta stand my ground of I can't just flop over, you know?
I'm
I
gonna
need to
go.
rewatch those movies.
No, yeah, I need to rewatch them. It's been a while for me, but yeah, I'm gonna
Yeah.
go Step Brothers actually.
There was a couple choices that I was doing, and I was like, I have not seen these movies in so long. I don't know if I could give a valid reason. And I
Mhm.
honestly, I haven't watched Step Brothers in a while.
Yeah. I mean, I haven't seen either in a while, but yeah, I both love them. But by the way, if you went with the Hangover, that would have been difficult for me. More difficult for me.
Okay, damn it.
Just
I should
saying.
have kept it.
Eh,
Kept it.
Brandon, what's yours?
All right. What do you guys want? Do you guys want like a holiday or another superhero?
Let's switch it up. Give us a holiday one.
All right, so Elf
Hmm.
versus Eight Crazy Nights.
Oh, Elf.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Eight
yeah.
Crazy Nights is
Oh,
that animated Sandler film, right?
Yeah, I love that. But yeah, that was hard for me because I love both.
Eight Crazy Nights is stupid.
I love it,
It's
man.
so stupid.
It's stupid
Elf,
because it's I love it because it's so stupid, man.
yeah, but Elf is like it's it's a modern classic of the Christmas genre. So I mean, I watch it every year around Christmas time. And so
yeah.
yeah, I'm gonna go Elf. This one's easy for me.
Me too. I'm going Elf too. If you chose like Home Alone, that would have been
Yeah.
a different situation because that's also like just such a classic. And like Home Alone Lost in New York, that one's also so good.
Yeah.
Dude, that Donald
Mhm.
Trump cameo though.
I
Oof.
forgot about I'm forgetting that.
Ooh.
I'm forgetting that. Never happened to
No,
me.
yeah. I'm going Elf.
Okay, Brando?
Respectfully, Elf, because
Yeah,
yes, I
unanimous.
loved watching it. I watched like Parker. I watch Eight Crazy Nights every year,
Hmm.
but Elf, when my parents got me that on VHS as a little kid, I destroyed that by rewatching it over and over and over and over, rewinding it, fast forwarding it, just destroyed the tape. So
Mm,
then I had to download it.
yeah, for sure. Okay, I guess we're unanimous on that one. Elf. All right, here's my last one. This is by far the most difficult one of the ones that I've given you guys.
Okay.
Brando, you ready?
Oh God.
Do you guys
I'm not
pick Raiders of the Lost Ark or Back to the Future?
Ooh. I thought you were gonna say Blade Runner,
uh,
and I was gonna say that's so much like that's
What were
so
you? What were
difficult.
you? What was it? Sorry.
I thought you were gonna say Blade Runner,
Oh no,
like the other Harrison Ford
I'm
movie
going with
there.
two adventure
I
films.
love that one. Um,
Mm, yeah,
yeah, that is really hard.
yeah. Brando, do you have one, or do you guys want me to answer?
Yeah,
for
you
me,
go.
yeah, you go
Oh
first. You
yeah,
go first.
Okay,
for
because
Brandon.
obviously this has been sitting on me since I made this list like a few days ago, so it's been sitting on me on which one I would choose, so I already know my answer. Raiders of the Lost Ark is my favorite movie of all time.
Okay.
And I love Back to the Future. That's like a top 10. So I'm literally picking like my number one favorite movie versus like my number, I don't know, eight or nine or whatever. Um, yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark. I mean, there's the iconic, the boulder scene at the beginning, um, the Ark of the Covenant itself, the silhouette shots. I mean, like it's just nothing but iconic. And I love that it is George Lucas and Steven Spielberg's love letters to those 1940s serials that they grew up with. And it just has what I love the most is the truck scene in Raiders of the Lost Ark because that's not CGI. That was in the 80s before CGI was perfected the way that perfected. It looks like CGI has gotten worse lately. But like that was an actual guy going over the truck, going into the truck, going through the front, going under the truck, and going back all the way around. So that was an actual stunt. And that is like one of the most dangerous stunts anyone could ever do on film. And they pulled it off. And so like I feel like the Indiana Jones franchise, obviously they're beloved because of their adventure quality, but they don't get enough um praise for their action scenes. And especially like I mean Temple of Doom probably has more action than Raiders, but like even Raiders of the Lost Ark has so many action sequences and set pieces that I think are very overlooked. So I'm actually going to go Raiders of the Lost Ark again, my favorite movie of all time.
Okay. Yeah,
All right.
that's good decisions.
All right, how
Brando,
about you, Leah?
Brando, do you have your answer?
I'd have to choose Raiders of the Lost Ark is what I'm keeping
Okay.
because I'm more of an Indiana Jones fan, so it's a no-brainer for me.
Yeah.
I'm choosing Raiders.
Aleah.
So hard because I do really, really love Back to the Future,
Mm-hmm. I
but
feel like
I'm
Lorenzo would have
gonna.
given. I feel like Lorenzo, if he was on here, he'd be super pissed at me.
Oh, absolutely, he
Yeah.
would
Yeah,
be. This
you
is
want to
hard because like
backhand
they're
you.
just such
Oh,
like they're both classics, you know.
yeah.
They're both huge franchises that people just love.
Mm-hmm.
But I think I'm gonna go Indiana Jones too. I love Harrison Ford.
Yep. I'm
I
assuming
think he's
your
a
celebrity
phenomenal.
crush.
No,
Just saying
but
because
yeah,
that's about like the fourth or fifth time you've brought up Harrison
I
Ford.
know.
So that's why I'm like, hmm.
Like yes and no.
Okay.
He's like he's way too old for me. I gotta be reasonable. But no, yeah,
What?
I think
He's
he's a
old
great
enough for
actor.
me.
So he's old enough for you. So yeah, Raiders of the Lost Ark.
Here's the Lost Ark.
It's a,
Okay.
I think it's also like such a blueprint for so many
Yeah.
movies, I think,
Mm-hmm.
and series.
You
So
know what? It's funny. Like even when you look at like even like any sort of treasure hunting films, like the newer Jumanji films,
mhm.
you can actually see the Indiana Jones DNA in the Jumanji films, oddly enough. Like granted it came out around the same time, but the Goonies, like
Yeah.
just a bunch of treasure hunting movies, the Uncharted video games, Lara Croft, Tomb Raider, like
Yeah.
everyone, all those franchises, all those properties wouldn't exist without Indiana Jones.
No, absolutely.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Hmm.
Oh, I
All
guess
right.
it's my TV.
Aleah, your third and final this or that.
Okay. Okay, I'm gonna go Halloween versus Friday the 13th.
Are we talking the first Friday the
Ooh.
13th?
Yes, the Johnny Depp. Yeah.
Well, that's Nightmare on Elm Street.
Oh, wait, my God, it is. Oh, that's the one I wanted to do. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street.
That's way more difficult for me now. Halloween or Nightmare on Elm Street, literally two of my favorite slashers.
Yeah.
Brendo, do you have one?
I have to choose Nightmare on Elm Street is what I'm keeping. Because literally just to me it's a classic.
Mm,
Well, my first horror movie was Freddy versus Jason, so I'm more familiar with that.
Hmm.
Halloween and then watched until I was much older because I was just scared of horror movies back then. And I don't know. I just wasn't feeling it as much. I'm like, if I were to like put myself in a scenario, like who am I surviving against? A guy who I can physically hurt with a shotgun or a grenade, or somebody that's literally gonna kill me in my most favorite time of the night, which is sleeping.
Mhm.
I can't fight that. I can control my own dreams.
Your
So
favorite time of the
no.
night is sleeping, and yet you're like a party animal, dude.
Yeah.
That doesn't make sense.
Yeah. Sir, when I need to be an extrovert, I'm an extrovert, but I'm an introvert at heart.
Okay.
And someone tells me, no, you can just go home, like, bet. I'm going home. I'm gonna go home and sleep. But yeah, I'm
Extrovert,
choosing what you call
introvert.
it.
Nightmare on Elm Street.
Exactly. Yeah, Nightmare on Elm Street, I'm picking. Yeah.
Aleah, what do you got?
How about you,
I'm gonna
Parker?
go Nightmare
Oh,
on Elm
wait.
Street too. I
Yeah.
can't believe I mixed it up with Friday the 13th. I'm so disappointed in myself. But that movie was the first ever horror movie,
Hmm.
or I don't know, some people call it just a thriller, but it was the first like scary movie that I could actually sit through. But at a drive-in, which is scarier than it needed to be. Um, but it's so I think it's so intense and the pacing is great. And the fact that it's in her dreams and then like she starts seeing it in real life is always such a cool concept to me.
Yeah.
Um, no, I think that's just such a good one. And the cast was great. And it's just you can't go wrong with it.
Yeah. Unless you do, multiple sequels to Nightmare on Elm Street, then yes, you can't go wrong with it, right?
Yeah. Screaming.
This is difficult for me. I watch, I'm probably going to skip it this year just because I do it every year, but I watch Halloween on Halloween night every year.
Mm.
I'm probably going to skip it this year though. Nightmare on Elm Street was like the very first horror movie. No, it wasn't the very first horror movie I've seen, but it was the first one that I loved.
Okay.
And you're also choosing John Carpenter versus Wes Craven, which is something I really don't like that you did to me. Ah, man. Yeah, I'm gonna go with Nightmare on Elm Street. Like I said, it was the first horror movie that I actually loved. Freddy Krueger, while he is sadistic and everything, there are times where I'm actually kind of laughing at what he's saying and what he's doing. It's actually kind of funny. Robert Englund's fantastic in the role. Heather Langenkamp was a celebrity crush when I first saw Nightmare on Elm Street. So,
Johnny Depp.
um, and I'm sure Johnny Depp was for you, Aaliyah. um, Halloween. I mean that to me, what Halloween is to the Halloween season is what It's a Wonderful Life is to the Christmas season
Oh yeah, okay,
in
yeah.
Yeah.
some way because like it's not just a horror movie. It is like it takes place on Halloween. You've seen people like carve up pumpkins and go trick or treating. Like that's what Halloween is. And as much as I love it and Jamie Lee Curtis and everything, it's difficult.
See, that's what I was gonna say is Jamie Lee Curtis made it more difficult for me because I do
Yeah.
love her.
I
She's
mean,
amazing.
she's the original Scream Queen,
Yeah, yeah,
unless you include Psycho, because that came out first. But I feel like while Psycho set the standards for Halloween, I feel like Halloween set the bar for, I guess you could say, the template for the slasher genre.
yeah, absolutely.
So, yeah, it breaks my heart, but I'm actually going to go with Nightmare on Elm Street for me.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah.
okay.
Okay, Brando, you have the last one. You better make it a good one. You better make it. Maybe I should have went last.
Okay. Oh, you know what? I'm gonna try and make sure this is a good one then, okay?
By the way,
Okay.
the whole point of this game is also to give reactions. So if you give a really good one and someone drops the F bomb, I will bleep it out in the edit. But like, you feel free to drop the F bomb.
Maybe I'll just do it for
Okay.
fun
See,
now.
if Lorenzo was here, he'd be dropping the F bomb on all of these.
Well,
Let's be honest.
absolutely.
Well, I got a couple words to say, but I'm not gonna say it because I love y'all
Oh god.
and this
You
is
know
for
what?
YouTube,
The
so
next
I'm
thing he
just not
just
gonna
says,
say
just
it.
bleep it all out.
Yeah. What you got, Brando?
Oh, there's a door over there. Okay.
I could end this meeting
Um,
right now.
you have the button. I'm joking. All All right, but not the next one, the last one is two of my favorite superhero movies that what you call it? One's technically no, okay, yeah, they're not Marvel. They're not Marvel.
Okay.
So it's The Watchmen versus the first Sin City.
Comic book movies, but not specifically Marvel or DC. I mean, Watchmen
Yeah,
is DC.
The Watchmen
You
is
know
kind of
what?
DC. Yeah, Watchmen.
I'm gonna go Watchmen. I think when Zack Snyder did Watchmen, it was ahead of its time. If that movie came out today, it would be more beloved than it was.
Yeah,
Don't get me wrong, Sin City's fantastic. I mean, like the visuals for Sin City, like Robert Rodriguez did a fantastic job with it. The thing is too, both of these movies, when it comes to storyboards, they clearly just use the comic panels as storyboards. It's very clear and it's very good. But I don't know, Watchmen, I'm also more of a superhero guy than I am like a film noir guy. So I'm a little biased in
yeah,
that way. But at the same time, I mean, I do love Sin City, but I think Watchmen really deconstructed the superhero genre. And especially considering it was based off Alan Moore's graphic novel, which, in my personal opinion, is the greatest graphic novel ever written. I love that book. I love Watchmen. Um, and I'll even say that Rorschach might be one of my favorite comic book characters of all time. So, and Jackie Earle Haley's fantastic in the role. So I love Sin City, but Watchmen seen on repeat a lot more. Again, a movie that was ahead of its time. If it came out today, it would be more beloved than it was back in 2009. But yeah, I'm gonna go Watchmen.
I completely agree with you there. Watchmen is a very underrated film.
Yeah,
I don't think it gets enough respect for the movie that it was.
yeah.
I'm gonna go Watchmen too. I also don't really remember Sin City. I've seen it. I know I have, but I've more recently watched Watchmen.
What I remember the
mm,
most about Sin City is Jessica Alba as the stripper. I mean, I was like, well, yeah.
I was gonna say that the only thing I really remember is Bruce Willis and Jessica Alba.
okay.
Oh, that's right. Bruce Willis is in it. Yeah.
Yeah, hard again. Yeah, I did have to Google Watchmen to make sure I was thinking about the right one.
hmm
Uh,
Not the
and
HBO show. I didn't
yeah,
like the
yeah.
HBO show, to be honest with you. I didn't like it.
I have not
No,
watched.
the HBO
Did not
show
watch
did not
all
do it
that.
justice a bit.
No.
No, I mean, like, I appreciate the fact that they try to do almost like a sequel to it. Yeah, but like the story they were telling, I was just kind of like, I don't care. Sorry. Like, I don't care about any of these characters. So, I mean, honestly, I think HBO should have just adapted the graphic novel
No, absolutely.
and just added like a few subplots here and there, like, because I think one criticism Watchmen gets is like it's almost like it's like a 3.5 hour movie, 4 hour movie. So they had because they were adapting the graphic novel. So if you made that into a show, obviously that would be more fleshed out, and they obviously had to make changes and take stuff out from the graphic novel into the movie. So I think yeah, I think the Watchmen show they should have adapted it and not did what they did.
Yeah,
Mm-hmm. Anyway, Brando, what do you got?
like everybody else, I gotta go Watchmen.
Mm-hmm.
See, I love it because like I don't know, man. It's just like the world building, the comic book,
Yeah,
graphic novel. Yeah, the graphic novel. The fact that literally they brought it into DC, one of my favorite like superhero brands.
yeah.
Literally, what you call it? As a little kid, what was it? I used to be like, oh, Superman's most powerful being on like in comic book history and whatnot, whatever. Then I see Watchmen.
Dr. Manhattan.
I was like, what?
Yeah.
This, the way how I got into Watchmen was a picture, what you call it? My dad rented it one day and I just wasn't into it. And then I met one of my friend's dad who literally worked on the movie and he did the scene where you saw Rorschach, I did the CGI for when you saw Rorschach standing on top of the building and you see the lightning.
Oh, such a
So
good
then
show.
I actually watched that whole entire movie again just to see that scene. I was like, yeah, I like Rorschach a little bit more now.
Yeah.
Rorschach is just badass. Literally just him in a prison, some guys messing with him, and he just throws hot oil on his face. I'm like,
I'm not locked in here with you. You're locked in here with me. It's like,
I was like,
oh,
yeah. I was
like,
like, this guy's a badass. This guy is. might send like Batman a run for his money, but
Yeah,
if Batman didn't have a plan.
it's true. I mean, like I think the best sequel to Watchmen is the Doomsday Clock graphic novel. I
Yes.
don't know if you guys have read
Yes.
that, but like yeah, Doomsday Clock I really liked, and that was a crossover of Watchmen and the DC universe, and it really worked for me.
Like the fact that what you call it, the fact that what you call it, the Flash got Wally West got Manhattan's powers afterwards. I was like,
Mhm.
Yes,
Yeah,
yes, yes.
yeah,
So yeah, it has to be so we can all agree that it is Watchmen,
Watchmen's the winner.
hands down.
Yeah,
Yep, absolutely.
yeah. All right, I guess that's our last one right there. So yeah, thank you guys so much for listening to the podcast. This has been fun. I hope you guys had fun with this guy.
Oh,
I've
I
had
loved
a
it.
blast. Thank you so much for having me.
Yeah, no worries, Aleah. So yeah, this is episode 3. Obviously, we're just getting started with this podcast. We're having fun. Like Brando, you having fun doing this podcast?
Oh, I'm loving it.
Awesome. Yeah, I'm loving it.
I'm loving it, man.
Yeah, me too, man. Anyway, guys, thank you guys so much. You can follow us on Instagram and obviously stay tuned for more episodes every Monday. What time are you dropping the episodes? 10 a.m.
Yeah, 10 a.m.
10
10
a.m.
a.m.
every Monday.
every Monday.
Yep, that's when we're dropping the episodes. Aleah, thank you again for joining us in this
Yeah,
episode. And I'm pretty sure you're going to join us for the next episode too.
absolutely.
Absolutely. All right, guys. I'm Parker Quinn, and that's Brandon Brown, who just turned off his camera.
Yeah, it's not me, it's my computer
Yep.
AI.
Oh, God. So, anyway, I'm Parker Quinn.
I am Brandon Brown.
Good night and good news.